Okay, this is Ringwalk Media, an association with Redline Specialist Cars and Highland Whiskey Clan. How are you, my friend, Mr. CONAH Walker?
I'm fantastico.
Fight week,
Jonathan.
mate.
How are you?
Fight week. Good fight. Lewis Ritson. I mean, what a banger of a fight this is going to be.
Yeah, good fight, man. It's got it all, isn't it? It's we both. It's how we fight. It sells itself.
It definitely sells itself, and you've been absolutely bang on with your performances up to now. I couldn't have picked a better fight for you.
Perfect fight. I've really got myself up for this. Perfect dance partner to the end of the year, and let's have it off, man. I'm really looking forward to it.
We were talking to a good friend of yours, Mr. Bradley Ray, last night, and he was singing your praises.
You on about the Commonwealth Silver Champion?
Oh yeah, I wasn't going to big him up that much because he's still got to come out. But yeah, the Commonwealth Silver Champion.
What a performance!
He was saying that he absolutely loves this fight. Not only because you deserve something like this, a crowd pleaser, but also where it can take you next year. Because I think next year is going to be a big year if you win this fight.
100%. It's a perfect fight, like you say. If they give me someone like Paddy or Mikey McKinson who are just going to run around, it's I'll fight him because I fight anyone, but it's not going to be giving the fans what they want to see. You give me a Ritson, everyone's going, wow, I'm not going to miss this.
No.
So it's one of them where everyone wins. So just keep giving me the Ritsons, the Cockers, the people who like fighting. You know what I mean? And I'll keep turning up.
Well, we love your fights because you just leave everything in the ring. You leave your heart in the ring. You've changed a few things in your professional life. You've moved gyms and you've got a little bit of new management and so on and so forth. You look so much more confident standing here right now. Is that how you feel?
Of course, mate. Look, every camp you go through, you go through another camp, you tick more boxes. I mean, this camp again, I've smashed my PBs. I've done another strength and conditioning camp. I'm just getting better, and like I keep saying, all I want to do is keep becoming a more complete fighter, and keep showing myself that boxing, you can never be the best. There's always something to learn. There's always someone who's going to ask questions of you. So you've got to keep chipping away. You've got to keep working hard and working on things that you're not so good at. Do you know what I mean? So for me, boxing it's amazing because you can just keep learning, and you're never going to be the best. So yeah, it's an amazing sport, and I do keep getting better. So long may it continue.
Yeah, and for us as well as boxing fans, we want to see you carry on boxing because your style's great, it's explosive, you're definitely a crowd pleaser as well, and you do leave everything in the ring, and that's the thing about you. Win or lose, it doesn't matter to you. You are going to leave everything in that ring for all the people watching at home, aren't you?
That's it, mate. But there won't be no losing anytime soon, mate. Trust me on that. I'm sick of
this one.
Yeah, mate. I'm sick of it, mate. Sick of it. And you know what? I ain't leaving to the judges.
No.
He's having it. I'm fucking setting about him. Sorry for the language, but I'm setting about him. Big time.
You're having it.
I mean, he's having it.
He's back in the room. He's finally back in the room. He's been well behaved until then. Listen, I'm glad you're having it, as they say, because it's going to be a great fight. I'm really looking forward to this one. Obviously, everybody is going to be asking you about what you want to do next, etc., etc. I'm not going to ask you what you want to do. I'm going to tell you what you should be doing, which is going for a world title next. Do you think that's going to be possible next year?
I don't know. Next year, 100%. Not next fight, I wouldn't say. But, I mean, Eddie knows if there's an opportunity there, I'll take it with anyone. So, bring it on. I'm interested to see what's going to be on the table. But nothing will be on the table if I don't get Saturday night out of the way with a spectacular performance. So everything else is irrelevant apart from Saturday.
Yeah, fair enough. I knew you were going to say that. You're never going to give me the...
I'm happy to talk about future fights. I'm always, it's not going to make me do anything different Saturday. It's not going to change my way I fight.
I think it's an interesting year coming up because you proved yourself this year. You finally sort of got the recognition you deserve from all the hard work and all the sweat and tears and being ignored and doing what you've had to do to get here. You've had some really good wins against some great opponents. You're finally on the big stage. I mean, look where we are. We're here at Matchroom. You're right there where you wanted to be. And fair play to you, mate. This year,
thank you.
A big congratulations from us because you fucking earned it, quite frankly.
Yeah. Well, listen, I've enjoyed. Look, I'm humbled. Yes. I'm enjoying it. Yes. Do I deserve it? Yes. I've been through the mill to get here, and I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
They might have to chuck you out.
Yeah, and that's that. So I'm here to stay. I'm just gonna keep getting better.
Well, that's what I like. I think we've still got a bit more to see of you.
A bit
more. I don't want to see all of it. Let me tell you. But a fight I personally want to see is you and Mr. Paddy Donovan. Now, I would love to see that as a world title fight. Maybe somewhere over in Ireland. I think that'd be great. There may be a Saudi card.
He's got to get through Crocker first.
He has got to get through Crocker, and that's going to be a tough ask. I actually don't know who will win that fight, if I'm being honest. I know they're both very, very good guys, as you know yourself. But personally, if I was to pick a fight for you for a world title next year, I'd pick you and Paddy. I think that'd be... The styles would be great. I don't know who would win that fight.
You think the styles would be great? He'd be on his bike, man. He'd
I
be
don't
running.
think he would.
I'd be running at him. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
When has he ever stood and fought?
He'd have to with you.
Well, yeah, he would.
He would have to.
Yeah, but no, but I'd love the fight. Don't get me wrong, because of what he brings to the table. But like, it's one of them where like. The rich, like these are the fights I want. People who can stand and fight.
Would you prefer a Crocker fight, a rematch?
I would, yeah. Do you know what? I'd like to fight Paddy as well because I just want to fight everyone, man. I want to see what I want to do. I want to get to when I come to retirement age, 35, 36 is what I've sort of said.
2 years ago, then.
2 years ago, cheeky bastard. You know, like I want to get there, look at my boxer and go. Everyone at that point, you know, that was knocking around, who was got anything about him, I fought him. So like, I want to just keep ticking them off.
That's fair play, mate. Now listen, you mentioned him before, Mr. Bradley Ray.
Stingray.
He's finally got his title, mate. Well deserved. It's been a frustrating but very good year for him, and he's finally got that silver Commonwealth title. A message to Mr. Brad.
I said to him, man. I said to him, keep knocking on the door. You know, you hang out at the barbershop long enough, you're gonna get an haircut, and he stuck to his guns, and he stayed in the gym, and you know, like it could have been easy for him to just go, oh, fuck this shit, man. I'm sick of it, because he's here. You know, it's not obviously. He's been out there. He's been winning spectacular knockouts. You know, on the little shows and the whatever. But I think he's past that.
Way past that.
And he's not. His levels above that. But like this title is going to put him in great stead. He's just won the that Commonwealth silver English eliminator, so they can't deny him now.
No.
But what a performance! I was there watching, and we had a great view. And he looked at me, I was like, "You man!" And
is it still love?
Oh man, I love him to pieces. And that for me was just it set it off, because it was only last week.
Yeah.
So it was a good it was good to go and watch, and obviously got me a bit buzzing for this week.
Well, listen, I'm really looking forward to Saturday night. I think it'll be a great fight. Personally, I think you do come through it. I think it's going to be a very good fight.
Yeah.
I can see you stopping him, actually, and no disrespect to him, because I think
he's meant to be neutral, mate.
I am neutral, but this is how I see the fight.
Okay.
I will tell him the same thing.
Stiff jab this.
No, I think he's a great lad. I like him a lot. I've got a lot of time for him. Got a lot of time for you, but that's how I see the fight going. I don't think you've just got that hunger in you, and I know that this will set you up for next year. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how you get on, mate. Cheers. Always a pleasure. And
nice one.
We'll see you
soon.
soon.
Should we do a fist bump?
You can do it. Nice one, Connor. Thanks, mate.
Nice one.